I'm looking for something that I've heard referred to as Easter eggs. It is April. It's actually April 9th, and it's the year 2022. I've just heard this recently about Easter eggs, that you search for clues and signs and symbolism. It wasn't a thing when I was growing up, but I taped Weekend at Bernie's. It's on IFC. And what's interesting is it has this brand of beer that I don't really remember. Again, my family wasn't big drinkers, but the G-unders had a different whatever. But there was this beer out called Coors for brands that were here. In this particular scene, the man's or the kid's going over, young man, whatever, is going over these papers. This right here is what used to be called a dot or a DOS or a DOT printer. It had like some kind of dot wheel, I thought, and then it would like go across and it would make like, and then it would go back. I mean, it sounded like a porpoise. But anyway, and then over here you see this towel of 3 seals and a volleyball net with a penguin. So this is not like the most interesting, although to like the one person that matters, it does. But what's more important is this radio. Single deck, I think it might be 2 deck. Mine was 2 deck. But it looked exactly like this. I was on a beach somewhere. Lindsay Howard took me to some Hamptons beach weekend. We were young. She had she had an older brother, and then she had a cousin. And I don't have many memories of it, of going away, or the weekend with Clark, Howard, and Cookie, but I do remember bringing my radio that my grandmother bought me, and it was like a teal color, Teal, and it was left on the beach because I ran in to go somewhere, and then it was totally stolen, and it just totally disappeared, which I'm sure at souvenir locker or treasure trove somewhere in a time and hole and space they may have it, but evidence locker, whatever. I don't know how the big leagues work. But it's just interesting. This is the TV station that's playing it, and it has a Century 20 Fox 20th Century in it. That's I guess, I don't know if is that considered the studio? I don't know.
It's always real nice. We could go there and watch the fish disintegrate in front of our eyes. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn... Hold the phone, buddy. I got it. I got the $2 million. Where are your pages? Get your pages. Oh, my God. You are not going to believe what you see. Okay, here's page 28.
These pages, though, I do remember. I remember they were green and white with long lines over them. I brought a stack of them with me on a play date to Aunt Marie's house. I was using them. Lou said that it was the papers they had already gone over out of the office. And I was coloring on them. I don't know, it's what Linda dropped me off with. So I was using them to color on. I didn't know what was on the front side of them, but they had an office at some point that had that type of a printer, whatever that was for.
28. 28. 28. 28. 28. Right after 27. Got it. All right, you got it? I want you to turn to page 41 now. 41. 41. 41. I got 18. Fine 18. Okay? Yeah.
I have not seen that level of paper or printer in years, since at least 1980s.
Yeah.
You see it?
I see it.
You see it?
I see it.
You see it?
What about it?
You're such a stupid piece of rat shit. Ha! 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 What? I'm being barbecued here! Ha! Ha! All right. Okay. All right, buddy. I'm gonna explain it to you real slow. Okay. There was more than one check issued on the same life insurance policy claim. One in December of '87, another in April of '88, and two more in June. Making any sense?
Yeah, he died 4 times.
Yes. According to this, he died 4 times.
So somebody screwed up. Wasn't us, was it?
No. It wasn't us. Don't you see? Don't you see? We just uncovered a $2 million error. We're gonna be heroes. We're going up the corporate ladder.
This is good for me.
Yes, this is good for you, and I think it's good for me too. It's
That's
good
great.
all
I'll
over.
tell Lomax first thing in the morning. What
No.
page was it?
Wait, let me tell him. I'll tell him.
Who goes tell him?
Okay, ready.
Even the clothes out in public were so much more respectable back then in the 80s. It's like once the 90s hit, it just... And it does, it says here, this is Weekend at Bernie's with 1989 in it. Now this is what 20th Century Fox looked like in 1989. Different colors in the background, different lighting. The R is still there. But the font, it has this grainy texture to it. It's not that Nuovo, like high def that the current movies in the 20th century plus 2 decades is using. It's changed or evolved over time. I don't know why. And it says no bleeps, no blurs, all movie. Whatever that means. I'm just amazed that my radio that went missing is in here. And then when I came home, my grandmother Marie bought me a pink one. That one never left the house. I never thought anybody would go on the beach. It was it looked like a private beach, but just disappeared. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, it's Earth, solar system, Milky Way, universe, galaxy is broken, and it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.